Madam Mayor, nature adapts to us and we adapt to nature. Recently, I became a leader at school and I had new responsibilities. When is the time you had to change or adapt?
One of the biggest changes that I've ever experienced was when I put my hand up to become Lord Mayor, and I won that campaign, which was so exciting, but then a massive change from the private sector into the government sector and leading this city. And the best thing about it has been, although very scary, is to be learning all the time.
Madam Mayor, I feel like we rely on nature and nature relies on us. What do you think comes between your connection with nature?
Sometimes I get so busy in the city that I need some relief, and the place I go to is always nature. Whether it's a little pocket park in the city or whether it's the beautiful Royal Botanic Gardens, I'm very conscious of making sure that I keep connecting in with nature. It grounds me, it provides me relief, and it gives me energy. And I think that's a big part of being an integral element of the ecosystem.
Madam Mayor, my name is Shri. If I was a picture of nature right now, I would be a cloud looking over the humans and looking after them. What will you be?
If I was to be a piece of nature, I think it would be a wave. I absolutely love water and the ocean, and I love the motion of waves and the energy of waves and a sense of renewal, but persistence, and I think I would be a wave.
Madam Mayor, what is your favourite place in nature where you feel connected?
Mostly I'm a beach lover. I love being near the ocean. I love the sense of expanse, and it makes me feel relaxed to be near the water. When I'm in the city and I can't get to the water, it's a similar theme. I like to go to Royal Park, and there's a big meadow there, and it's like being in the wild, and I like to go and lie with my back on the ground and spread myself out in a star so that as much of me is touching the ground as possible, and I look up at the sky, and that is a very happy place for me to feel connected to nature.
Madam Mayor, I feel that nature is amazing. It never gives up. What about you? When was the time that you felt uncrushable?
Feeling uncrushable. I've never heard that phrase before. I absolutely love it. Well, for me, it comes almost every day. I feel so lucky as the Lord Mayor to be dealing with members of our community. And every time, like today, when I get to come out and hear the stories of everyday people doing amazing things, it really inspires me, and that inspiration and motivation absolutely helps me feel uncrushable.
Why are you here, apart from, of course, your responsibilities as the mayor? Why are you, as a human, here on this planet now?
For me, I really believe that as humans, like so many other organisms in the world, that we're a bundle of energy.
Yeah.
And I like to think about me using that energy every day to make a difference. Could be in a person's life, could be a member of my family, or it could be somebody I've met that day, or it could be a big strategy or policy for the future. But I really feel a responsibility as an energy source to make sure that I'm adding positivity into the momentum of this world we live in. And so for me, it's very much about being a bundle of energy.
It's a beautiful answer.
Thank you, BJ. Great question.
Thank you.
So, Madam Mayor, I was wondering, when you wake up in the morning, which of your senses are you aware of? I know when I wake up, I'm really aware of what I can hear, whether it's just the utter and complete silence, or the birds outside, or my mum yelling at the dog. So, yeah, which one of yours?
Oh, I love that. I was one of those kids that always got in trouble for touching stuff I wasn't supposed to, and I still do it today. I like to feel everything and to rub my fingers across things, rough or smooth, or warm or cold, or sharp or soft. And so for me, that's what really kicks me started in the morning, is a sense of touching things.
Thank you so much for coming and speaking to us today. We believe that young people and children's voices is just is part of a big conversation about our world and the development of it. And thank you so much for coming here today.
Well, I agree with you absolutely, and thank you for scheduling me in to do more listening to our leaders of the future. So thank you, Cleopatra.
Thank you so much.
What is your connection with St. Martin's?
Oh, well, St. Martin's has lots of ways of influencing our community with positive impacts, particularly through performance. But a big part of performance is building confidence, it's learning more about ourselves, and it's about storytelling. And St. Martin's provides so many opportunities for members of the organisation, but also members of the public, to get involved in any one of those aspects, and they do a wonderful job.